Welcome back, guys. We're finally at the point in which we can do the final ligature of our Peep sight in a way that it's never gonna move anymore. Stick around because, as usual, this is a technique that you won't find explained around a lot, and it's super effective, super resistant, super tough, easy to do, and you're really gonna like it. This is the Archery series, and this is video number 16. In our video number 13, we have already installed our Total Peep Pro 316 specific for bow hunting. We adjusted it to stay perfectly aligned with the scope at half windage, so more or less 40 yards, and with the shooter drawing and assuming his best, more solid and comfortable anchor point, so that when we have to change our anchor point up and down to shoot closer or further away, we're still going around a very comfortable anchor point. We fixed the Peep sight with a temporary ligature, and then in video number 15, before starting the super tuning, we finally adjusted the Peep sight height to sight in perfectly at 20 yards. So now the final position of the Peep sight is established, we can do the final ligature. We're gonna start with about 4 foot of serving, and we're gonna do a double overhand knot inside the horizontal grooving of the Peep sight, leaving about a foot of serving on one side and 3 foot on the other side. Then, starting from the short side, loop in inside the half string going on that side, and then go inside the loop and pull this semi-knot. I call it sewing because this is a technique that people use to sew. Keep doing this, sewing one loop after another up until you cover all the surface of the string that is in contact with the Peep sight going downward. Do the same on the other half string that is going on the other side of the Peep sight with the other hand of the serving, which in our case is the long one. Same procedure, loop inside the half string going on that side of the Peep sight, and then back inside the loop and pull the semi-knot, and keep sewing up until you cover all the side surface of the string that is in contact with the Peep sight. Then on the side where you have the long strand of serving, start looping in the same way inside the string and then inside the loop, but go down sewing, tying these semi-knots about a 1/16 of an inch from each other up until you are about a 1/4 of an inch from the junction of the two halves of the string. Then go with the loop over both sides of the string, and then always inside the loop, and tie the semi-knot on top of both strings and tie up the strings together with the same technique. Go down about 10-12 rounds, and then when you are at the last round, go inside the loop twice with the string, tie up the last semi-knot, cut the excess of the string at about a 1/4 inch from the last knot, melt it down and glue it to the last knot. Go back to the other half of the string where we left our short strand of serving hanging down, and do the same semi-knot a 1/16 of an inch from each other, sewing all the way down on the half string until you get to the point where it joins with the other half. There, as usual, double up the last semi-knot, cut the excess at about a 1/4 inch, burn it, melt it down, and glue it to the last knot. Then get another 4 foot of serving material and repeat the exact same procedure on the two halves of the strings going from the Peep sight up. Already the ligature that we did from the Peep sight down on the two halves of the string is basically indestructible, and the Peep sight is never gonna move. Now we're doing the same ligature from the Peep sight up with a different piece of serving material, so that we are 100% sure absolutely the Peep site it's impossible to move and to go anywhere. And if something happens and maybe we damage one part of the ligature while we're hunting or shooting a 3D course, even if that part of the ligature is gonna get undone, we still have another half of the ligature on a separate strand of serving that is not gonna be touched, and it's gonna keep our Peep site in place. This is a little bit redundant, but I can assure you that it's super effective, and the only problem that you're gonna have is to remove the Peep site when you need to. As usual guys, thanks for watching, and please don't forget subscribe to help the channel grow.